everyone, Lewis aka Spider-Man 991 here, and with the release of Pokemon Sun Moon, I decided to make a video to talk about my top 5 Pokemon games. Let's get started. Okay, starting off with number 5, Pokemon Platinum. Now, right before Diamond, when Diamond and Pearl were out, prior to this, I hadn't picked up a Pokemon game since Gen 2. So a friend of mine from high school was playing it one day while we were waiting for my mom to pick us up, and he let me play the game for a bit, and it was pretty fun. Reminded me why I liked this game, so I decided to save my money for a Nintendo DS. Then I got Pokemon Diamond, played that for a bit. Then I bought Platinum when it came out, and I liked Platinum a lot more than Diamond because of the addition of Giratina and the Distortion World. I thought that was a really unique thing they did with this game. It was definitely a different element to the Pokemon games, exploring another dimension, and also having Giratina switch forms like that between its origin form and its distortion form were pretty impressive. And I'm really glad I like those games because once I started playing them again, I did start to get back into the Pokemon franchise. Number 4, Pokemon Y. Okay, I chose Y over X because of the cover Pokemon. I'd rather have a giant shadowy bird thing than a rainbow deer. Also, and yeah, I know that Charizard X is better than Mega Charizard Y, but I eventually got Charizard X and Omega Ruby, so that's fine. Anyways, but the reason I chose Pokemon Y at number 4 is because for a while Pokemon was basically a rut. That was the one complaint people had about, was nothing had changed. Well, with the introduction of the Kalos region, we got a number of new things. First of all, you could customize your trainer avatar in the game so that you can change the outfit, the hair, the appearance, which is really unique. Also, we got a new type of Pokemon, Fairy, which is apparently super effective against dragons, which I have no idea why, but whatever. We got a new type, that's good. And also, we were introduced to the new theme called Mega Evolution, which allowed some of your favorite powerful Pokemon, Charizard, Lucario, Mewtwo, Salamence, to get even better and cooler looking forms that gave them extra strength and stuff, which is very nice, and definitely a good way to sort of reinvigorate the classic Pokemon that we've had over the years, because, you know, after over 600 Pokemon, you gotta do things like that just to keep fresh. And I think the Kalos region with Pokemon X and Y and the Kalos region really did reinvigorate the franchise. Number 3, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Okay, the reason I'm counting these both is because this is the only set of games that I actually played both versions of. The reason behind that is that I actually played these before I got into the Sinnoh games and the ones on the DS, and the only reason I did get these was because I was going on a vacation that summer, and it was going to be a long travel time, so I purchased Fire Red, but it didn't arrive at my house until the day after we left, which was annoying. And so after the first trip up, I decided to buy Pokemon Leaf Green when we were near Toys R Us, and I pretty much played that whenever I had downtime during the trip. And of course, when I got back home, I immediately started playing Fire Red. I really do like these games. These are all my number 3 because I grew up in the first generation of Pokemon. So nostalgia was a big factor. Also, it was really good that all the game mechanics were updated for this. I mean, in the original games, it was really just like a text. It was just a text list whenever you put items in your bag, but this time it was much more organized. You could hold a lot more items, which is great. And also, having both of these was fun because I did transfer a number of Pokemon that I got on Leaf Green onto my copy of Fire Red, which was fantastic. And also, the thing that does differentiate them from their original counterparts is the addition of the Sevi Isles. I thought that was a great thing to have, especially after beating the Elite Four. Because after you beat the Elite Four, there's really not much to do. There's maybe like 1 or 2 quests, but you know, this was like the first post Elite Four quest that I had, and it was really fantastic, really fun. And there are references to the events that happened in the Johto games, which is really great, and I like how it set that up to help tie the whole thing together. And speaking of Johto, okay, number 2 on my list, Pokemon Silver. I went with Silver over Gold because prior to the because about a year before I got the game, I saw Pokemon 2000 that featured Lugia, and that was the only reason I bought Silver over Gold, was because it had Lugia on it. I'm like, I know that Pokemon, I want it. But yeah, the reason it's number 2 on my list is because this is the only Pokemon game that is an actual sequel. I mean, it does expand on a lot of the things that happened in the original games, such as the disbandment of Team Rocket and, you know, the Team Rocket members trying to resurrect the team and try and get Giovanni back, but that doesn't work. Also, you get to rebattle. Also, you get to, after you beat all the gyms in Johto, you can go over to Kanto and beat all the gyms there, giving you at least the opportunity to earn 16 gym badges, which is double the amount that you usually get in a game, which is really impressive. Also, you got to battle the previous protagonist from the Kanto Championship, which was really fun. Which was a really fun idea. In fact, I would say that Pokemon. I would also include on the spot the DS remakes of Pokemon Gold and Silver, because I like those two as much as the originals, because the only difference is just the updated game mechanics, but it's still a really fun game, and definitely something that you should play after playing any of the originals. And speaking of the originals, you probably guessed what my number 1 choice is. Pokemon Yellow. Now, among the original trilogy, the reason Yellow is my favorite is because it had Pikachu. It pretty much guaranteed that you would get a Pikachu. Obviously, I knew about Pokemon first through the anime before the video game, and naturally, because I was a child of 10 and very into the fad, I wanted wanted to make sure that I had Pikachu on my team. So naturally, I wanted to get Pokemon Yellow, so that way I would guarantee having a Pikachu. And also, Yellow wasn't just that wasn't the only reason I got Yellow, but also because you could get all 3 starter Pokemon: Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, without the use of hacking or trading, which is a very nice addition. And I think the whole concept and also this is the game that felt more like an adaptation of the Pokemon anime. I mean, they even have sprites in here from Team Rocket that resemble Jesse and James. So I think if fans of the TV series that never picked up a Pokemon game, this was definitely an easy transition for them. I'm okay with the fact that Yellow didn't get a Game Boy Advance remake when they redid Fire Red, when they released Fire Red and Leaf Green, but you know, you can still play Pokemon Yellow by downloading it on the 3DS eShop, which I naturally did when I heard that announcement. Okay, and so that is my list for my top 5 Pokemon video games. What did you guys think? Do you agree or disagree with my list? Let me know in the comments below. Are you looking forward to Sun and Moon? What new Pokemon is your favorite? Let me know. Thanks again for watching. I'm Spider-Man991 saying, see you later. Okay, one other thing. I just wanted to throw this out there. I did think about wearing my Ash Ketchum hat. The only problem is I've had it since I was 10. So by now, even if I adjust it, it looks, I don't know, to me it just looks kind of stupid. So looks like it's kind of shrinking here. So yeah, so yeah, just letting you know I did have the hat. It's just, you know, getting a little too small for me now. Again, thanks again for watching. Later.